Hi, thanks for dropping by the Stella Mac show. I'm so excited today. I have two of my favorite people, and the reason I'm here today is because of these two women. And the first one is Susan Ariel Rainbow Kennedy, aka SARK, who is an international best-selling author. And we have Shiloh Sophia McCloud, who is a visionary artist, author, and teacher. And hi! I'm so excited to have you both here. And the really exciting thing for me is that I don't think I've told either of you this story, but when I decided to jump off the cliff and leave Toronto and come down here, the person that I hired to do my job as her going away gift was a SARK book. And when I first arrived in San Francisco, I went to a retreat center and found a Shiloh Sophia McCloud journal. And so you have both transformed my life. And so for you to be my very first guests on this video show is fabulous. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. We love you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
We're so excited.
Thank you. So one of the reasons that you're both here is because we're talking about the Bountiful Conference that we're having on October 24th, 25th, and 26th. And tell me about it.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to go to it. And let's talk about bountiful.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what bountiful means. Will you give the definition? Because I love it.
Plenty, abundance, beneficent, open hands, giving, and really without an expectation of a return. It's just the overflowingness of generosity of spirit.
And one of the things, too, about Bountiful is that it was Cosmic Cowgirls that is going to be sponsoring the event. And so, Shiloh, do you want to just talk a little, as you're the founder of Cosmic Cowgirls?
Sure.
And we're all Cosmic Cowgirls sitting here?
Thank you. So Cosmic Cowgirls is a woman and girl-owned publishing company, and we make books and events. And this is one of our first major events that is open to the public. And we're really hoping to create an environment where choosing happiness no matter what, finding peace in the midst of chaos, thriving in times of adversity, to be in the conversation about what it takes to be joyful no matter what's going on in the world and how to do that. So that's really our theme.
It's such a great theme.
It is. And when we scheduled for the theme, we didn't know about this new interesting economy that we're all learning how to navigate. We weren't aware how it was going to be for people. So I think right now, finding a way to speak to the hearts and to transform the fear is really timely.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Yeah.
And Susan, your new book just came out, Juicy Pen,
Yes.
Thirsty Paper, and you're going to be doing a workshop at Bountiful.
Yes. Gifting the world with your words and stories and creating the time and energy to actually do it. Many people talk about writing a lot, and they talk about their fears around writing, and they're not actually writing. So I have had, and I know a lot about this because I had years of procrastination and perfectionism and what I call rampant avoidance. And so there were many, many years I was not writing either, and I was talking about writing and never writing. Well, now I've been writing a book a year since 1990 and doing all the art and writing and filling these, really, it all comes through me, and it's like taking dictation from the heart, and I write down what my heart says. And so I'm so happy to share these perspectives, and really it's like what have I been saying about the book? It's like a portable inspiration station, and it's like an accelerator and an ignition device. And so really, so much more writing can happen in so much smaller amounts of time. And everyone is so full of such great stories and treasures, and I want to be the facilitator and impetus and to let them spill out of their wonderful little head into the world and let us all see, hear, and share them.
Well, you know, one of the things I love about the two of you, and I think that is very different about the work that the two of you do, is that you're both visual artists and you're artists, you're authors. So you put words and images together, which I think makes a total difference in the way that brings people's emotions up and what they want to do.
Yeah, and for me, I always remind people, delight yourself first, and then others can be truly delighted. So for me, words and art together delight me. And as a child, some of my biggest inspiration came from comic books. And we had an unusual family because we were allowed to read at the table.
Woo.
So we had sometimes 10 kids at our dining and at our breakfast room nook with a 9-foot stack of comic books, and everybody just with their heads down reading. And it was that marriage of words and art that really thrilled me.
Me too.
So you do the words and art, and so what is it like for you?
For me, coming from an education standpoint, it is the activation of right and left brain. And so when you move from image to text, you're actually getting synapses firing, which I feel like makes available more of yourself. And so much of my work is about how to get internal wisdom and how to access it. And when you do right and left brain, you actually, I feel like it's a initiation key that just unlocks the recesses that are within you and allows it to come forward in a way that you almost can't help it. You get started and then it just starts pouring out. And also they've discovered that creative people have more synapses and synaptic junctions than people who are not creative. And that it's not something like that you were just born with and that's how many connections you have. You actually build them. So when people learn to play piano or guitar or paint or draw, new synapses are formed. So I think that's so inspiring for people to know that if you will do right and left brain activity and read where there's image and text and color included, that you are actually transforming. So the book itself, your books and my books, are themselves the transformative agent, not just reading it or experiencing it, but actually the form that it is an agent of accessing internal wisdom.
I love that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, and that's one of the ways that Cosmic Cowgirls, our very first book, is called Heart of the Visionary. And SARK has done the foreword to it, and the whole book is a collaboration between 22 women. And it is about image and words and exercises, if you want to talk a little bit about it.
Well, we have a copy here to share with Susan.
Oh, wow! Exciting! Oh, you didn't tell me! That's great!
So
I love the cover! Hold up the cover.
Beautiful.
I love book covers. I'm such a lover of book
Gorgeous.
Such a lover of books.
Yeah.
You don't want them to go away.
Oh, they're not going away.
Okay, good.
No, we all want to do this. You know, and we want to do this.
That's a family tradition that all of us smell books.
Really?
Isn't that amazing?
I'm always smelling books.
So this,
And then I want to open randomly.
yes. See what we find.
Tithing, what a deal! Oh, that's good.
That one
Oh,
written by my mom.
there's so much in this book. This is such a wonderland.
We're so excited about it.
Oh,
And this book, Heart of the Visionary, has been a process of about 8 years of research of my working with women in terms of what they want to do with their life and their life work.
I have to leave now.
So I collaborated with 22 or 21 other women who are all pretty much cosmic cowgirls to get their unique wisdom and put it together so that we could create a workbook that women who are creating a project or a business or want to design a life work could use it in a way that was in alignment with their personal values. So as opposed to a traditional business plan, that you're actually doing it from the angle of the heart of the visionary, where everything that you create comes out of the place of what your personal values, what your stand is, what your life work is. And so in the front is all about visioning and what you want to create, and then the back end of the book is really how to implement that and make that happen. And we've included the traditional model as well as the alternative model. And women are just responding really powerfully to it because they feel like it speaks to their heart. So